Hello everyone, I am welcoming this video class. Last video class inside we started the new lesson, that is nutrition in plants. So part first inside we learn, that is heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition inside the heterotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition we learn about the last period inside. And again the heterotrophic nutrition inside how the process is going on, and heterotrophic nutrition which organism inside is going on, and heterotrophic inside how the organism are preparing their own food. This all things we learn about the previous classes inside. Then afterward we will learn about the water photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis purpose, what materials is necessary is there, that also we completed about the previous class inside. So continuous these lessons in today also. After the photosynthesis afterwards water one gas is exchanging and plants are preparing their own food. That informations we completed about the previous class inside. So continued bits inside. Today we are going to plant inside leaf inside. What a leaf is green color looking, and green color what purpose looking, because of leaf inside what a content of the chlorophyll is there, and this chlorophyll with another percent what is there, who is where is the food preparation is going on, and exactly one gas is entering and one gas is exiting doing. This is which parts plant will take the help that we want to note today. So next bit, what is there? Today's our stomata. Stomata means what? Stomata, this leak one plant inside one organs is there. He is what this organs, by help of this organs plant are exchanging the gases. How the respiration methods inside our, by help of nose we are one gas is taking inside, another gas is leaving outside, otherwise throwing outside. How the exchanging methods is going on, that exchanging methods we can say the breathing also. The exchanging of the two gases, that like in plant body inside also the carbon dioxide is very necessary for the photosynthesis, and carbon dioxide is available the environment inside. And who is that? How the carbon dioxide entering the plant's leaf inside, by help of the stomata. And after the photosynthesis one oxygen also going to send outside, that also is going on to help of the stomata. Suppose it is a cross section of the leaf is there, leaf means what, how is the color is there, and leaf inside how the structure is there, that we want to see. This is one leaf, and there inside it is a middle vein we can say, and this middle inside the last side parallel veins we can see the leaf inside. And then afterwards this is we want to, when we took the section of these parts, we want to see the leaf, cross section of the leaf. When we in a lab inside we are went and took the section of the cross section of the leaf inside, how the structures is there, how the cells is there, which cells is available in the leaf inside, that we want to see the cross section of the leaf inside. So this is a diagram of the cross section, means internal structures inside what the leaf internal structures is there, that leaf internal structure inside what these pictures we can identify. And there inside which cell is there that you want to identify. These both cells what we called it is a chlorophyll cell. Which cell? Chlorophyll. And chlorophyll inside what a green pigmentations is available, that purpose we called that is a chlorophyll cell. And this is a place what you are observing, there is a stomata place is there, stoma. This is what is the place of the stoma, and this is stoma place inside what is going on, the one gas is entering inside and one is coming on the outside. This is a process there inside and outsides, means exchanging of the gases we can say and this stomata how is opening and closing, that is a method also sometimes we know. And they are surrounding what some cells is there, that cells we can say there is a guard cells we can see. This is the second, this first diagram, it is the second diagram so we observed, and now is coming on the third diagram. That is third diagram inside I want to see the stomata. Opening stomata how is looking, that you want to see the third diagram inside. It is the opening stomata we can say, and because of when is opened what will a carbon dioxide will enter, otherwise oxygen is throwing. when the opening afterwards what they will one gas is throwing outside, another gas will they'll accept it, and there is supporting whatever the cells is there, that cells we can say the guard cells. Okay, now this much informations we are collected the cross section of the leaf inside. Okay, heterotrophic nutrition. Afterwards we are going on to next second parts is considered, that is we called heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophics means what? They are depending, they are not preparing their own food by themselves. They are depending upon some organic materials, otherwise some other depends on some others. Such a mode of nutrition is what we call that is a heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Heterotrophic inside what will happen? That organic heterotrophic nutrition inside whatever the organism is coming, they are not preparing their own food by themselves by using the environment materials. They are directly or indirectly depending upon some other persons or some others. So the heterotrophic mode of nutrition inside three categories, mainly three categories is there. That three categories inside, number one, that is we call parasites. That parasites inside what we want to know, they some are plants inside, some plants you are observing your surrounding. That plant inside, another plants are growing, other plants are growing. Such methods we can say it is parasites. Suppose the mango tree is there, and that tree afterwards another one tree is like growing, using this or decomposing materials and growing them themselves, such things we can say the parasites we can say. Next, saprophyta is there. There inside what things is going on? The organisms they lived, means saprophyta is inside what the some organisms, they are depending upon plants or animals. Which animals or plants death is happened, dead plants and animals, they are using their help and growing such a group of organisms, otherwise such a group of nutritions also we can saprophytas we can say that. And there inside what, suppose the examples we want to know, mushroom you can observe it. Mushrooms, where is this plant is growing on? This plant is considered by non-green plants. And this plants where is going on? Where is one plants branch is there? There inside there that plants will grow. Otherwise, any decomposing materials is there, decaying materials is there. That place inside this plant also is going to grow it. Okay, next symbiosis with the third part of the heterotrophic organism inside you are observing. This heterotrophic organism inside mode of nutrition in the fungi, otherwise mushroom, this like organism, the mode of nutrition inside organism, the different organism work togetherly by their own benefits. Suppose mushroom, what is a fungi is there? Fungi, all of you know. One bread piece is there. There you want to see. It is what called one bread. Otherwise, we can say roti. Roti is inside there. Such a places inside these things we can kept in some amount of. This is bread parts you can see. And there inside some amount of the waters we spread. Some drops of water we can spread it afterwards. What will happen? The symbiosis inside water, fungi is there, fungi, and that fungi is growing like we can observe it. The which is a black color, otherwise brown, blue colors, we like blue colors, we can observe it. This like things we can see the pickle upside, otherwise any bread upside, this like pictures we can identify. This is also example of the which is symbiosis and there inside water they are growing for other material inside, they will growth is going on and maintaining their life process. Okay, Then afterwards we are going to next last bit of heterotrophic organisms inside and heterotrophic organism. Both organism inside what you want to, the organism taking their food by help, why? Because of the energy want to pass their body inside. One person is depending heterotrophic organism, upside who is depending heterotrophic organism, and that organism inside they what will collecting. Suppose the plants is heterotrophic organism is there, and animals is heterotrophic organism is there. Then heterotrophic plant inside of whatever the food is there, that food we are eating, we are taking, and that what will the energy plant inside of plant is collected energy, they are coming on the heterotrophic organism inside. So this like one organism inside to another organism inside, how the energy flow is going on, that we want to see. So plant nutrition inside what will happen, heterotrophic nutrition inside plant inside three categories we observed, that like animal inside also three categories there. One is herbivorous, another is carnivorous, and third is omnivorous. First we want to come to herbivorous means what? Which organism eat only plants, such organisms we called as the herbivorous organism. Herbivorous organisms only they will eat, but they also coming on the heterotrophic nutrition inside only. Heterotrophic nutrition inside animal inside three categories is there. There is the first we learn herbivorous organism. Herbivorous organism inside what consider the organism which eat only plant, such organism is considered what a heterotrophic organism. Examples, cow is there, goat is there, sheep is there, deer is there. This like organism is considered herbivorous categories inside. Second is coming on the carnivorous organism. Carnivorous organism is what we consider. That is definition we made. The organism which eat only animal flesh. The organism which eat only flesh and depend upon other animals only, such organisms we can consider that is heterotrophic nutrition also, and carnivorous this is an example of the carnivorous also. So go second, carnivorous also heterotrophic nutrition example, because they are also depending on someone. Next is coming on the omnivorous organism. Omnivorous organism is what is going on, which organism take a food, otherwise take a food, they are depending plant food as well as animals. Plant and animals, both the types of mixed food they will take. Such organisms we can consider that is omnivorous organism. And these three categories, omnivorous examples what is there, that is human is there, dog is there, crow is there, eagle is there. Such organisms what you can consider that is a carnivorous organism. So after that, how is the energy flowing one organism to another organism, that we will see the by diagrams. Okay, again next bits we are going in, that is what called the flow of energy. Energy is how is traveling one organism to another organism, that is a way of the flow of energy. In cases of their food chain inside. Food chain means water. Chain means water. Chain means continuously is going on the which things is we called it is a chain network we can say. And food chain means what? The food is arranging in a sequentially, that we called it is a food chain. So food chain means all energy, because all organism is getting the energy in food inside only by their preparing their own self, otherwise they are depending upon other. But energy is very important is there, and whole world who is giving energy and who is the unlimited sources of energy is there, that we want to see it now by the diagrams. So first you want to see the picture of the sun, you observing you. Sun is unlimited sources of the energy, and these are unlimited sources of the energy. The plants inside available the chlorophyll, the sunlight, the rays they will absorb, and environment inside available the raw materials, they will collect it and they will start to prepare their own food. This prepared own foods, green plants is prepared own foods, that we can call it is a producer. Producer means who is preparing, who is making that particular things, particular groups we can say it is a producer, means who is themselves creating, other than themselves they preparing, it's we called it is a producer. Producer afterwards, some organism is depending on that we called a herbivorous organism. It is what is a plant is there, and here what a cow will come, otherwise deer is a sheep is there, goat is there. This such a like a group of organism is considered in a herbivorous inside. That purpose we called it is a producer upside who is depending on primary first stage who is there. Primary sources of energy, the plants upside who is depending upon herbivorous organism, and that we called it is a P1 means a primary stage 1 inside we can consider, means producer upside who is depending upon herbivorous categories, otherwise primary sources of the organisms they are depending on. And herbivorous animals what will eat? Only plants will eat, and they are not eating by any flesh or other things such they will not accept. They are totally depending upon where the plants only. The plants they will take the foods. And next is considered by S2. S2 means what considered? Secondary groups. The animals group inside it is the secondaries. The plant inside whatever the plants will absorb the sunlight inside whatever the energy, and it is producing their energy level, and they will start to growth of their life. And energy is need for the two categories inside. One is their self body performance purpose energy is need, another is reproduction, next generation producing purpose energy also necessary is there, and that energy they will two categories inside they will divide it. And herbivorous animals are depending upon the plants inside, whatever the energy stored is there, they are eating afterwards, that energy is going on to pass to herbivorous categories. Herbivorous categories who's depending upon carnivorous. Carnivorous we can say to S2. S2 means a secondary organisms we can say, who is not eating the plants. He is depending upon a totally animal flesh. Suppose a tiger is there, lion is there, and cheetah is there. Such like animals we can say, it is they will not eat by the plant's food. They only eat by other flesh of the animal. That purpose the herbivorous inside whatever the energy is there, after the eating after herbivorous is eating by the carnivorous animals, means what herbivorous animals inside whatever the energy is there, that energy level passing in the carnivorous inside. Next third category is coming on T3, third, otherwise tertiary organisms we can say, and there inside we coming on the omnivorous organism. Omnivorous organism means the organism which will eat the plant as well as animal flesh also. Both types of the food they will accept. Such a organism is considered in the tertiary inside, otherwise third categories inside. Carnivorous, otherwise herbivorous, both they will take by the help of their food purpose, and that we can say that tertiary inside we mentioned. So this like one organism inside to whatever the energy is there, there is energy is traveling one organism to another organism, the way of the food chain and the flow of energy. The food chain inside whatever the energy is there, food chain inside whatever the energy will come, that energy is traveling one organism to another organism. So friends, this video class inside totally with biology first chapter plant nutrition in plants, this totally we finished, and next video section inside we will go the remaining chapters. Thank you one and all.